Hey everyone, welcome back to Car Trends, your ultimate pit stop for the latest in car reviews, test drives, and insider auto news. Today, we've got a real showstopper for you at the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro. This American muscle legend is back with the punch, and Chevy's made sure it's not just resting on its iconic name. Whether you're a longtime Camaro enthusiast or a new buyer curious about what this beast has to offer, buckle up, because this review dives deep into the details. From the roaring engine to the fine stitching on the seats, let's get right into it. The 2026 Chevrolet Camaro marks the final lap for this generation of Chevy's beloved Bonnie car, and possibly the end of the Camaro nameplate as we know it. Chevrolet has pulled out all the stops, offering the 2026 model in limited run variants, updated tech, and an emotional goodbye to a muscle icon. Buyers can choose between the LT, SS, and the much-anticipated Collector's Edition ZL1 trim. The base model kicks off with a 3.6-liter V6 pushing out around 335 horsepower, while the SS variant upgrades to a 6.2-liter V8 delivering 455 horsepower. And if that's not enough, the ZL1 still reigns supreme with the supercharged V8 punching out a monstrous 650 horsepower. Rear-wheel drive is standard across the board, with either a 6-speed manual or 10-speed automatic transmission available, depending on the trim. This Camaro is more than just numbers though, it's an emotional send-off to a legend that helped define American performance for generations. Now let's talk about what you'll notice first at the exterior. The 2026 Camaro looks like it's ready to leap off the starting line even when it's parked. Chevy has given this final iteration subtle but meaningful tweaks. The aggressive front grille, sharp LED headlamps, and sculpted hood carry forward the Camaro's signature muscle stance. The SS and ZL1 trims boast a more menacing front fascia, aerodynamic enhancements, and bold accent lines that scream track-ready performance. One of the biggest highlights is the Collector's Edition, which features blacked out body elements, carbon fiber touches, an exclusive Panther black matte paint, a nod to the Camaro's original code name back in the 1960s. There are new limited edition badges, striking 20-inch alloy wheels, and a rear spoiler that gives it a proper farewell tour vibe. Overall, the Camaro looks every bit as fierce as it performs, a modern muscle masterpiece with just the right amount of nostalgia baked in. Step inside the 2026 Camaro and you'll find a cabin that's more driver-focused than ever before. While it doesn't try to compete with European luxury, Chevy has refined the interior to feel both performance-oriented and practical. The seats are heavily bolstered, hugging you through tight corners, and finished in premium materials, with suede, leather, and even contrast stitching in higher trims. The flat-bottom steering wheel, digital instrument cluster, and 8-inch infotainment screen with Apple CarPlay and Android Auto come standard across all variants. The ZL1 and Collector's Edition even throw in a performance data recorder and Recaro seats for serious enthusiasts. It's worth noting that the Camaro's cabin remains tight, especially in the rear, but if you're buying a Camaro for its back seat, you might be missing the point. With ambient lighting, high-quality switchgear, and an upgraded Bose audio system, the interior feels like a celebration of everything the Camaro stands for: raw performance, driver engagement, and a rebellious spirit. While muscle cars aren't typically known for plush rides, the 2026 Camaro surprises with a decent balance of comfort and sportiness. The magnetic ride control on higher trims, especially the SS and ZL1, helps smooth out rough pavement without compromising the driving experience. On long highway drives, the Camaro stays planted and confident, the cabin stays surprisingly quiet for a car in this segment, and the front seats are supportive enough for long hauls. That said, rear passengers won't have much to cheer about, the backseat is more symbolic than functional, especially for adults. Trunk space remains modest, but day-to-day practicality isn't why you buy a Camaro. If you're looking for a weekend cruiser with serious personality and acceptable daily driving manners, The 2026 Camaro won't disappoint. It's not luxury car soft, but it's far from a bun rattler. Rather, a Chevy has finally hit the sweet spot in this farewell edition. And now, let's get to the part you've all been waiting for: a performance. The 2026 Camaro doesn't just look fast, it absolutely is. The base V6 model offers a balanced, responsive drive with decent acceleration, but if you want a true muscle experience, the V8 and the SS is where things get interesting. It roars to life with raw aggression, launching the Camaro from 0 to 60 in just around 4 seconds. But it's the ZL1 that turns the dial up to 11 at a supercharged 6.2 liters V8 churns out 650 horsepower and rockets to 60 miles per hour in 3.5 seconds. This thing doesn't just move at lunges, it howls. It grips. The 10-speed automatic shifts quickly and smoothly, while the 6-speed manual offers a more visceral, connected experience. Brembo brakes, a track-tuned suspension, launch control, and selectable drive modes make it a serious contender at the track, not just on the streets. The Camaro's steering is precise, cornering flat and aggressive, proving once again that this isn't just a straight-line muscle car, it's a proper driver's machine. So, what's the final verdict on the 2026 Chevrolet Camaro? It's raw, refined, and ridiculously fun, a proper send-off to one of America's most iconic nameplates. Chevy didn't just repackage an old formula here, they crafted something memorable, a car that embraces its muscle car roots while honoring modern expectations. From its aggressive exterior to its tech-packed, driver-focused cabin, from its surprisingly livable comfort level to its jaw-dropping performance, the 2026 Camaro is an emotional swan song. Whether you're eyeing the balanced LT trim, the wild SS, or going all in with the ZL1 Collector's Edition, you're getting a piece of muscle car history that will be talked about for years. If this is the end of the Camaro, then Chevy has made sure it goes out swinging, a loud, fast, and proud. If you enjoyed this step dive review of the 2026 Camaro, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe for more honest car reviews, and drop your thoughts in the comments. Say, is this the best Camaro ever made, or should Chevy bring it back in EV form? Until next time, keep the engine revving and the passion alive. This is Car Trends, signing off.